Great morning. Great morning, team. We all on the same team, the wake up team. And it's a beautiful thing, man. Like I said, yesterday, man, any day that the sun, even if the sun ain't shining, right, where you at, but when the sun is shining on you and not shining on your headstone, it's a great morning. Yesterday was yesterday. Can't too much worry about tomorrow. You gotta stay in the present. Because each and every day truly is a present from God. But today, man, this morning, I want to talk to you about learning our lesson. Yesterday we talked about getting up out the quicksand, and the way that we do it, team, is that we got to learn a lesson. We continue to go through the same thing. We continue to deal with the same BS in relationships. We continue to have the same poor conversations, right? We continue to not see the increase in the different areas that we want to increase, and all the things that we go through, right, and we deal with in life, because life is very demanding and life pulls us in so many different directions. But it's lessons that we've got to learn, right? The lessons that we learn from the stuff that we're dealing with, that's when the shift happens, right? Because there's a purpose to everything. And so when we sit back and we look at the purpose of why we go through what we're going through and why we continue to go through it, and really look to seek reasoning, that's when we learn our lesson, right? And that's when our blessings come. So team, man, I just want to challenge you guys, charge you this morning to guard your focus. Guard your focus, man. What are you paying attention to? And how much are you paying that attention? Because it is expensive to pay attention. Who, what, when, where? Who are you paying attention to? What are you paying attention to? When does whatever it is, right? When are you paying attention to it? And where are you at? Where are you at physically? Where are you at mentally? When you're paying attention to whatever it is, right? What are you paying attention to? Because whatever you focus on, that's what you're getting. If you focus on negativity, if you focus on the mediocre, if you focus on the woe is me conversation, if you focusing on what's happening to you and not necessarily focusing on that, hey, it's happening for me, that's what you're gonna get, right? Whatever you thinking, whatever you saying, that's what you're gonna get. But it's all based on what are you paying attention to. And we all talk about, different distractions and everything, but whatever's distracting you, that's what you're attracted to. Because can't nothing distract you if you're not originally attracted to it. So we got to hold ourselves accountable, man, to the things that is stopping us, the things that is hindering us from moving forward, from progressing, from increasing in the different areas that we want to go to another level in. So how much attention are you paying to whatever it is that you're paying attention to? Because see, when we hold ourselves accountable and when we stay disciplined and when we stay obedient to what God said, and not so much focusing on what I see, but let me focus on what God said. And what did God say in his word? Because when we focus on what we see, we're looking at our reality and we're looking at based on how we feel, and we don't do what we need to do. So it's not until we do what we need to do at the speed, at the pace, at the urgency in which we need to get it done. Because even as adults, we got to parent ourselves, right? Just as a child, right, you learn right and wrong. And so as an adult, you know right and wrong. And we get into different situations that we in, and we deal with the different people and all these different things because of right and wrong. Either I said something that I shouldn't have said, either I did something I shouldn't have did, or vice versa. Hey, I didn't say something or I didn't do something, right? We all know right and wrong. So we got to hold ourselves accountable. And at the end of the day, whatever has your attention, that's where you're going to move. That's what you're going to do, right? But it's all based on how you feel, team. You got to guard your focus and you got to master your feelings. Because however you feeling, that determines what you going to do. Oh, I don't feel like doing this and I don't feel like doing that, right? And give me a minute. Let me get myself together. Let me wait for the perfect time and this and that, right? But yet you'll give your phone and you'll give social media and you'll give everybody else your attention instead of doing what you need to do. Because once you do what you need to do, you're going to get everything you want. Y'all catch that? Once you do what you need to do, at the speed and at the pace and at the urgency in which you need to get it done, because you know you got to do it, you know there's no avoiding it, then you're going to get everything you want in life. So what are you paying attention to? Because paying attention is very expensive. It's costing you your time. It's costing you your money. It's costing you your peace. It's costing you your growth. It's costing you so much on whatever it is you're paying attention to. Let's grow. Let's grow. Let's hold ourselves accountable. Let's stop the woe is me conversation. Let's stop the mediocre talk. And let's just go do what we need to do. And do it now. Because the longer you wait, the longer it's going to take for you to get what you want in life. So let's do what we need to do. And let's go be great on purpose.